Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to share with you 5 signs that you'll never be rich. Look, I've met a lot of people that really believe that they'll never be rich, and it's only based on what they think. Not what their potential is, but what they actually believe in their heart, what they actually accept in their soul. And so that is just one major sign that you just won't be rich. But today, I want to cover 5 others, because if you understand what I'm saying, and you break through because of this video, man, I will be so thankful. So let me get right into it. Because the first sign that you'll never get rich is that you hate wealth. You hate money. You hate that money is available and you can't get any of it. And so you misjudge other people and you call them evil. You call them greedy. You call them selfish. And you look down on rich people because you don't have it. My friends, if you want to become wealthy, you need to bless wealthy people. You need to bless wealthy places. Don't just walk into the store and complain about the prices and criticize how rich people are evil and how capitalism is bad. Start to think for yourself and accept your wealth. Start believing that you can actually do it. Try the shirt on. Go test drive the new car. Go to the restaurant and order an appetizer. I don't care if you only have $5. You can do many of the things that I'm talking about right now. If you believe that you're going to be poor and you hate wealth and you hate money, then you're never going to be rich. So start to accept wealth and wealth will begin to trickle down your path. There's just one more thing that I want to address with you. How do you actually feel when you see wealth? When you see money, when you hear about the richest man in the world, or the richest woman in the world, or you see the queen jumping in her nice car, or you see big things happening with certain celebrities, I want you to monitor your thoughts. I want you to monitor your feelings and make sure you understand, hey, you know what? They're not lucky. They actually did something and they have a responsibility to watch over. Now, I know some people may have gotten lucky. I know some people may have married into wealth, but that is not your responsibility. You don't have to worry about what they did to become wealthy, because sometimes that wealth isn't always a blessing in the end. There's a lot of people who are poor and are very happy, and there's a lot of people that are rich that are very unhappy. What I want you to do is to figure out how you feel about money, because you can be happy and you can have money at the same time. The second sign that you'll never get rich is that you have one stream of income. There's only one way for you to make money, and every other week you're depending on this paycheck to tell you how much you're worth. If all you want to do is pay the bills, that's all you end up doing. Make a change, make a difference, do something, and try to find new additional streams of income. Don't believe that this job is the only way you can make money. There are so many avenues of wealth, but you got to begin to think. You got to be able to question yourself. You got to be able to look for those opportunities and pursue them if you want to expand your income streams. You have to understand that no millionaire is going to focus on how much money they're making an hour. They're not even going to be thinking about how much they're making in a day. They're going to be focused on what they're making on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, on the whole span of a decade. That is how they think. They think further, and that's why they move faster. So if you want to become wealthy, if you want to become a millionaire, you have to think bigger about yourself. You have to think beyond the wages. You have to think beyond what the job is telling you to do. The third sign that you'll never be rich is because you have the poverty mentality. You believe that you have to do a lot in order to make a little. You believe that you have to do back-breaking work in order to barely get by. And because you believe that, that's why you do it. You wake up in the morning and you say to yourself, I have to go in there. When you should really feel like, I choose to go in there. I want to go in there. Not I have to go in there. Don't just wake up early to do a job that you hate and please your employer just so that they can give you a steady paycheck. Wake up early to live your dreams, to live your passion, to fulfill your purpose. You have to understand that there's so many things that you could be doing besides the current work that you're actually doing. Now, if you have a certain occupation that you don't necessarily like, that should never stop you from doing your best. You should say to yourself, you know what? I can get into a better position and I will. Because in 2 years from now, you could be a completely different person. How do I know? Ask yourself, where was I 2 years ago? If you could imagine where you were 2 years ago, you'll see that your circumstances have changed. So keep in mind that you don't have to be that employee that just behaves, that just has to work overtime to barely get their kids Christmas gifts. Be that person that goes the extra mile, but also know, you know what? This is going to pay off and this is going to promote me to that next level. Get rid of that poverty mentality and stop thinking so scarcely. Understand that there is an abundance of opportunities that will flood your path, so take advantage. The fourth sign that you'll never be rich is that you won't take risks. There's so many chances that you could have took, but you didn't. You get into the excuse making system, and then you talk about the things you coulda, woulda, and shoulda did. And then you start to blame other people because of your failures. The reason why you failed is because you did not act on what you knew was right. And then 10, 20, 30 years passed by, and you knew you still could have made more decisions, but you chose not to. Guys, take a risk. Take a chance in yourself. Take a chance on your dream. You only live once. If you don't do it now, then when are you gonna do it? I see so many people getting old. They have bags under their eyes, and they haven't even done the thing that they talked about decades ago. Don't let that be you. Ask yourself where you want to be 5 to 10 years from now, and continue to do everything you can to become that person. The fifth sign that you'll never be rich is that you don't take action. Maybe you have a lot of ideas. Maybe you're always inspired, but you don't act on anything you know. You start reading books and it becomes shelf-help instead of self-help. You start going to conferences and the speaker's just talking and you're not even taking notes. You're not even taking action. You're just getting inspired and you feel like you can conquer the world, but you don't actually do anything. What I want you to do is to take inventory of everything you know, every person that you met, every single place that you went, and use those experiences, use that knowledge, use that wisdom to perpetuate your growth. Don't allow yourself to just sit there and do nothing. Take action on your dream. Make a plan and do it big. Stop fearing and start preparing. Stop worrying about what other people think and what other people are doing, and start focusing on what you're doing. Become the best version of yourself by taking small steps of action. You don't have to become a billionaire overnight. You don't have to have 10 million Instagram followers. All you need to do is change your habits, change your routines, change your mindset, and start today. Little successes become big successes, and eventually you have an avalanche of massive success. That's what it takes to make a difference. That's what it takes to make a change. That's what it takes to reach your highest level of success. My friends, I just shared with you the 5 signs that you'll never be rich. Hopefully you've seen several of them and you said to yourself, you know what, Daniel, you just got me. You just made me realize I have to make a change. Well, now is time, because I want to meet you at the bank. I want to pick you up in my nice car and take you to my nice house. I want you to experience what it's really like to become wealthy and as happy as you want to be. Guys, you can do it. So make it happen. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see a wealthy lifestyle. And please, guys, understand that wealth was created for you. This is Daniel Alley, and I'll see you on the next video.